Hey, this is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. Girls, we're going to talk about under eyes today. I have found a new concealer that I think you're going to love. I do. I think you're going to love it. All my girls on Younique by Melissa page absolutely love it. So, I want to share it with you too. That way, it's not a secret anymore. So, just keep watching. Okay, y'all ready to do this? I am so ready to do this. I absolutely do love this product. And it was just a fluke I came across it. So, and just bought it without even thinking about it. But however, it had some good reviews, and so I thought, I got to try this. Now, the first things that we're going to talk about is, well, this is the color I'm going to use right here. This one is Maxine's Revenge. It's called French Face, and I love the name of this product. But it is this one here is a light medium sand color, and then the other one is light medium beige that I have. So this is, you can see the difference in the two. This one's just a little bit darker than this one. Now, they have a lot of colors that you can choose from, and you know what? I just loved it. I do. Now, I am going to mix a little bit of Huda with it, okay, just to brighten it up a tad, because when I got this, I thought it was going to be a little bit lighter than what I got, but I kind of sort of like the way this turned out, and I want to show you how I do it. So, let's get to it. Now, really, to me, the most important thing that you need to do is moisturize under your eyes. Please do that. I do use, I teeter-totter between these two Tula products, and I'll list them too. But, they're very cooling and soothing to the eye, but they're also brightening to the under eye. So that's what you see there well, I actually used this one today, but they're both good products. I really love them. When you put it on, it's so refreshing. It is. It's a cooling effect, and it just makes your skin so nice. Now, you do need some under eye cream, and I have been using lots of different ones, okay? The one I have settled on that I like the best is Charlotte Tilbury, and I know it's kind of pricey, but let me just say, I use it. If you don't think I use it, this is all I got left. But however, when you use this, I usually take my finger and just get a little bit, and I do it like that, and then I do it on the other side, and then I let it set for like 5 seconds, and then you start to blend it out with your fingers, and it melts right into your skin perfectly. I wait a few minutes, and then I do it again. So I do this twice to make sure that I have enough moisture. And then we're ready to go. It looks pretty good today. And today I don't seem to have baggies like I normally do. I usually have a lot of bags. So let me grab some products, and we're going to start, and we're going to learn how to do this. Alrighty, girls. Y'all ready? I'm excited to do this. I always am. I enjoy putting this on, okay? I really do, because every time I do it, I'm just blown away. However, these are some products I'm going to show you that you've seen me use these before, but I love them. Now, this is Max Fix Plus, okay? And I know this stuff is kind of pricey, but I'm not using it on my whole face. I'm only putting it under my eyes, period. And then I'm going to come back with my Minimize Pores Smashbox. This is very moisturizing. I like these two combined together. And then I let that do its thing, let it settle a little bit, and then you come back and you add your concealer over it. Game changer. It really is. Now, if you really don't want to have to buy this, I really like this. I don't use much of it. This is going to last me forever because this is all I use. I take this. It has a little twist top here like that, and then I just kind of sprinkle it onto my finger like this. My fingers look huge. And then just pat it across here. And if you have more on one side, put a little, make sure they're kind of even. I'm going to put just a tad more. I just kind of put it on the end of my fingers like this. And I let this pat and set. Pat and set. That's your word. You're going to say pat and set as you're doing it, okay? Now I'm going to leave this because this has to dry. And then we're going to put the primer over it. And then we're going to have a great barrier between our skin, our wrinkles and crinkles, and the concealer. Now, applying the Smashbox, this is set, so I'm pretty sure I can go ahead and put this on top of it. I take just a tiny, it's not even a pea size, girl. It's smaller than a pea size. Take your fingers. You know that these two fingers are your release resistance. So these are the ones you want to use, especially when you're talking about under your under eyes here. Now press it in like that. Look up. Make sure you get it all the way up into that corner. And I try to get right underneath my lashes, because that's where, under my lashes is where most of the stuff settles. So I try to put a nice barrier there. And now we're all prepped and ready. I do let this set for a few minutes. I do. I don't want it to have to move at all. I want it to settle into my skin. And then we come back and you will get to see this wonderful new concealer. Okay, you ready? What I do now is everything's set. So I usually take my little magnification mirror here and I will look and check just to make sure it looks really good. And it does. So it's all flattened out. There's nothing there that I need to worry about. Okay, it's settled down. Now we're going to take this lovely stuff, and you're not going to use very much of this now. You're not. This is going to last you for a long time. Now I've had this maybe 2 months, I think. Not very long, but long enough to know that I really do like it. So I love the softness of this. It just is so easy to apply, and it's so creamy. See that? And then I do like to come through here, and I do like to come over here. Just a little bit on each side. Now the Huda, this is what I do with it. I got this one. This is the color Marshmallow, and it's so messy you really don't have to take the whole thing out, because you're going to get some from that right there at the top. So watch this. It's going to come on my finger so easy. Look. It's a wonderful product, but it is very messy. I think they need to rethink that. I don't know how they do those packagings, but this right here, I love it though. I do. I love it. It's one of my favorites because it is brightening. See that? You see the difference in the two? There's not much of a difference. They're just a shade off of each other. So I'll let this kind of warm up to my skin, and then I do use my fingers to spread it out. I use these, the ones that are least resistance on our fingers, on our hands. And then I just go ahead, take my hands, my fingers, and just kind of press it into and push it outward. Just like that. Even this out here, press right where you want it to go. I always kind of look up, pat it in. It is such a pretty concealer, and it just sets so nicely on the skin. Look at that. Now if you're getting something too light, you need to stop that, because that was like 1980s something when we had that big raccoon looking eyes. Well, we don't have that anymore. We already got it. See the bags. We don't need to accent anything else. And so I look at it, and it's just amazing. There's nothing settling in my lines, period. Now I do go back one more time and just press down. Now you could use a beauty blender if you want to for this. I really think for me it's best if I use my fingers, just like that. And then I take another look. I get speechless every time I do it. Honestly, I do. I don't know what they have in that concealer, but it loves my eyes, okay? And I'm going to use some It's. And we're going to take a little brush like this clean brush, and you're just going to tap it off. And you're going to take the powder, and you're just going to kind of press it real lightly into here. Not a whole lot. Don't press down on it. Just lightly tap it across. And if you have one of those little powder puff things, you can use that. I really like this. I have more control of how much I put on. See, it's got some pow-pow. And we're just going to do the same thing on this side. Yes, your mouth has to open. Is there a way not to do that? No, it's too hard. I'm going to do it. I think we all do that. Now I'm going to pop it like right here and right here too. That way I've got everything. I just love the way it looks. Honestly, I do. I think it's beautiful. And then I go back and I look and see if anything's in my lines. And it's not. It's just amazing. I can't believe how it works. I really can't. I mean, look at that. It's not, it doesn't even look like I really have on concealer. And I think that's what I like about it, because some of the concealers we use just makes it too bright, and that draws attention to your eyes. So that's the reason I went to less, a color that was a little bit darker. Oh, I like it. I do. I've been wearing this, and a lot of the ladies on my Younique by Melissa page, they have purchased this and they love it too. So let me finish up the rest of my face, and we'll come back and we'll do another check just to see if anything's moved. Okay, I have just finished applying my Revolution Fix and Glow Oh Dewy Finish. Y'all, this stuff is so pretty. And you see I use it a lot. I just got 2 new ones in. I put a link for that because, girl, that thing's fabulous. And now all I have to do is use a little bit of setting spray by Younique. That feels so good. It's a spray and mist. Girl, it's like heaven hits your face. Pretty much it does. And then it seals everything that we've done, okay? Now, let's check this out and see if I need to blend out anything. This is the last thing that I do. Okay, it's the last thing I do. I'm going to take my magnification mirror, and sometimes when you look in the magnification mirror, don't you get a little scared? I do, because I'm like, oh, Lord. And so all I do is just lightly go over it, just in case there's any little powder hanging out there in some wrinkle, because sometimes that will happen. We got wrinkles. So come and look on this side. If you see anything, I really don't see anything. This stuff is fabulous. I'm telling you, it lasts all day too. I've had a lot of ladies gone, and they have gone to get this product. I think you will really love it, and I'll link it, so that you can go and check it out. I don't know if they're a brand new company or not. I really don't know how long they've been around, but I've never seen it until recently. So I'm thinking it may be something new, or maybe they've just added a new product to their line. I'm not sure. But however, I think you will love it. And it's, simple packaging, nothing, out, like you would see Charlotte Tilbury or something like that. But it's a great product. A great product. So, you know what you got to do now? Please like and share and click that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I'm on here. I'm on here Sundays only, and I do love to spend time with you. If you have some things you want me to try that you've never seen me try, please put them in the comments, because, I love to grab new stuff and try new things, and hopefully it works. I cross my fingers every time, but this was a goodbye. It is. I said goodbye to my other concealers, and now I'm only using this one. All right, I will see y'all next Sunday. Y'all have a great and fabulous week. See you later.